Good morning, dear viewer. In a previous video, I said I struggle with frontside tricks on a mini ramp and I struggle with backside tricks on a flat ground, which I am going to work on this summer. And I already started to working on some frontside variations on a mini ramp. And I recently got no stall frontside reverts. And well, you might be asking, why am I telling you all this? Because I thought it's going to be a really fun and interesting video to show you how I got through the fear process and how I actually landed my first no stall revert frontside. Even today, I still struggle with the trick. It is scary, but I'm getting there. I'm getting the feel of it. But I want to take you through the whole process, how I overcame the fear and the technique and how I made the trick step by step doable. All right, so this right here, the first step. What I did, I placed my both hands on the coping and I just slid in like this. So this right here is a very safe variant. You just fully place your arms in the coping and you don't even have to fully turn 180 degrees. You can just like do a 90 slide out and you're gonna be in the flat bottom. Like this. Just step off if you need to. Now the next step is to place your hands on the coping and now try to do a full 180 spin out. Looks something like this. By the way, this whole hands on the coping part with the frontside revert, that actually also by itself is a trick. So you can do those if you want to, if you prefer those, which is still fun and cool. Next step. Now, you saw me, I was placing both of my hands on the coping. Next step, one hand on the coping, full spin out. I did zoom out. I'll need more space on the mini ramp. We're finally letting our hands go. We're not touching the coping. And this was extremely scary. So what I did, I tried to do the revert, slide out 90 degrees, and at the very end I try to catch the coping with my both hands. But do it not placing them on immediately, but as I'm sliding down, then I'm touching the coping. Next step is you release your hands from the coping and you start to touch only like the flat bottom or the very shallow end of the mini ramp. Only there. It's going to rewire your brain and you're going to start to understand that you don't need hands and you're safe. Nothing bad's happening. That's how I at least did it. And finally you got that down. It's time for a full frontside no stall revert. I will say this, when I'm in this position, I don't have this fancy move where you've seen on other videos where they fully are already turned and then they drop in. What I do, I squat down really low and then I push my front foot front side. I do it with force. And I know it's hard to see, but when right before I'm doing it, I'm sort of falling in a little bit in the ramp, and I'm also looking through my armpit where I want my front foot to go. That helps a lot to fully twist the body. I'll show you the best I got. I like to tackle tricks, if I can, to do them step by step by step by step. It really helps me for some reason. I'm scared to fully commit, but if I can break down tricks into steps, multiple steps, then I slowly ease myself into it. And this is a perfect example of how I got these tricks. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.